Britain wins 800 free relay world title with Duncan Scott. Imagine a team so dominant that they make winning look routine, yet every victory is a hard-fought battle against the world's best. That's Great Britain in the men's 800 freestyle relay, and their latest triumph at the World Championships is a story of trust, resilience, and sheer determination. But here's where it gets controversial. Can their reign ever be challenged? Or have they set a standard that's simply untouchable? Let's dive into the details. On day 6 of the World Championships, Great Britain cemented their legacy by clinching their third consecutive major title in the 800 freestyle relay. Just a year after securing back-to-back Olympic gold in Tokyo and Paris, the Brits fended off fierce competition from the United States, Australia, and China to claim the world title by over a second. And once again, it was Duncan Scott who delivered the decisive anchor leg, proving why he's the linchpin of this unstoppable team. Scott hit the water 6/10 behind the Americans, who had surged ahead thanks to Luke Hobson's blistering 1 minute, 43.45 third split. But Scott, no stranger to high-pressure situations, closed the gap with a scorching 1 minute, 43.82 split, effectively sealing the deal. And this is the part most people miss. Scott's ability to consistently perform under pressure isn't just about speed. It's about the trust and cohesion this team has built over years of competing together. Every time I've done it, they always put me in a great position, Scott remarked. We've got that trust element with how each of us performs. We're comfortable in this arena, but it was a real battle out there. Some great teams pushed us, and I think we performed really well. The British lineup was a blend of experience and adaptability. Matt Richards, the 2023 world champion in the 200 free, rebounded from missing the final in that event to lead off with a solid 1 minute, 45.37. Veteran James Guy followed with a 145.65 split, maintaining the team's momentum. While Tom Dean, a key member of the Olympic-winning squads, has struggled in 2025, the Brits seamlessly inserted Jack McMillan, who delivered a crucial 145.65 third leg, setting Scott up for the final push. Britain's final time of 6:59.84 marked the 4th time in 5 years they've broken the 7-minute barrier. China claimed silver with a time of 7:91, while Australia secured bronze, leaving the Americans off the podium entirely with their 7-minute 1.27 finish. But here's the bold question. Is Britain's dominance a testament to their greatness or a reflection of their competitors falling short? It means the world to us, Richards said. Winning this race 3 years in a row, Worlds 2023, the Olympics last year, and now Worlds again, is a huge achievement. It's easy to take our dominance for granted, but every time it gets harder to defend that title. We're all buzzing. Scott added a poignant reminder. We can't think this is normal. This is pretty special. Everyone's targeting us now, so every win is hard-fought. We can't take it for granted. China's strategy to include Pan Zhanle, despite his individual struggles, paid off. Pan split a strong 144, and this is the part most people miss. The U.S. team, coming off strong performances at nationals, had a composite time of 6:58.78, faster than Britain's winning time here. Yet they finished 4th, raising questions about their ability to perform under pressure. Is this a temporary setback or a deeper issue? As the dust settles, Britain's reign continues, but the competition is closing in. China's record-breaking performance and Australia's steady rise signal a shifting landscape. So here's the thought-provoking question for you. Can anyone dethrone Great Britain, or have they set a standard that's simply too high to surpass? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. 2025 World Championships. GB dominates 4x200 free relay. Full race analysis. Stunning upset alert. GB regains global supremacy in 4x200 free relay at 2025 World Championships. Are you ready for a thrilling breakdown of the most unpredictable 4x200 freestyle relay in recent memory? the 2025 World Championships in Singapore just witnessed a heart-stopping finale, with Great Britain, GB, reclaiming the top spot, leaving fans and pundits alike on the edge of their seats. Event essentials. Attached. 2025 World Championships, July 27, 2025, pool swimming. Location: Singapore, Singapore, World Aquatics Championships Arena. Competition format: LCM 50 meter. Key resources: Meet Central, https://worldaquatics.com/competitions 4725 World Aquatics Championships Singapore 2025. How to watch: https://swimswam.com/how to watch the 2025 World Championships. Text: The %20 competition, 20 will be streamed, the %20 platform, 20 for a fee. SwimSwam Preview Index. https://swimswam.com/2025 World Championships official SwimSwam/preview index. Plus entry book. https://swimswam.com/wp-content/uploads/2025/2025 World's entry book.pdf. Plus live results. https://omegatiming.com/2025/World Aquatics Championships SWM live results. Live recaps. Days 1 to 6, prelims finals. Available on SwimSwam. Men's 4x200 freestyle relay. Final results. World record 658.55 United States 2009. World junior record 7.08.37 United States 2019. Championship record 658.55 United States 2009. 2023 World Champion. Great Britain 659.08. 2024 Olympic Champion. Great Britain 659.43. Rank, country, time. Here's the context. 659.84. 2. China 7.91 Asian record. 3. Australia 7.98. 4. United States 7.124. 5. South Korea 7. Israel 70676. The thrilling race breakdown. In a nail-biting, back-and-forth contest that shattered recent trends, Great Britain secured their 4th title in 5 years, dipping under the 7-minute barrier once more. The decisive factor? Duncan Scott's phenomenal anchor leg, 143.82, which sealed the deal for GB. But here's where it gets controversial. Did the United States strategy, relying heavily on Luke Hobson's blistering split, 143.45, ultimately fall short due to the team's overall depth, or was it a bold yet flawed tactical move? First leg lead-off highlights. 1. Matt Richards, GBR, 145.37, in complete control from the 75-meter mark. 2. Carlos D'Ambrosio, ITA, 145.75, edging out Flynn Southam by a hair's breadth. Flying splits analysis. A record 8 splits under 145, with 2 sub 144, eclipsing the previous record of 7 2009. Luke Hobson, USA, joint 3rd fastest relay split in history, 143.45, catapulting the U.S. from 6th to 1st. Duncan Scott, 2, 3rd split under 144, with an astonishing 5 such performances in the last 5 years, all on GB's relay anchor leg. Song broke out with a 144.20 split, securing China's silver and Asian record. Team performances. Australia narrowly missed the Oceanian record, with all 3 flying splits in the top half. China, 2 legs under 145, courtesy of Zhang Zhanshuo and Pan Zhanli. Korea fell short of their world record aim, managing only one 144-point split. Jim Wooman, 144.66. And this is the part most people miss. The significance of GB's victory lies not just in their win, but in, will this mark a new era in men's relay dominance? Now it's your turn. Share your thoughts. Do you think the U.S. strategy was bold or misguided? Can anyone dethrone GB in the near future? Or have they solidified their grip on the 4x200 freestyle relay? Which swimmer's performance impressed you the most, and why? Join the conversation in the comments below. Duncan Scott anchors Team GB to world champs glory, a swimming legend in action. Hold your breath. Duncan Scott's breathtaking anchor leg in the men's 4x200-meter freestyle relay final in Singapore didn't just win gold, it stamped his name among Britain's all-time swimming greats. From the first splash to that final surge, this quartet of Scottish superstars Scott, Matt Richards, James Guy, and Jack McMillan refused to let China or Australia steal their glory. And this is the part most people miss. Behind that gold medal lies a story of relentless ambition, careful planning, and even a 3-month sabbatical that some say cost him a shot at individual hardware in Singapore. Team GB's dominance in this relay isn't new. They captured Olympic gold in Tokyo and Paris, and now they've reclaimed the world crown they last held in 2023. In fact, by touching the wall first with Scott's split of 143.82, Great Britain not only secured their first podium finish in Singapore, but also reminded everyone why they're the team to beat. Scott's reaction says it all. "We can't treat this as normal, it's incredibly special," he told The Independent. He's right. 6 days without a British medal in the pool had fans on edge. But with that anchor leg, he ended the drought in the most emphatic fashion. With 8 Olympic medals to his name, Scott sits tied for second in Britain's all-time list alongside cycling legend Bradley Wiggins, just one behind Jason Kenny. Remember, Scott made history in Tokyo as the first Briton to win 4 medals at a single Games, and he added another relay gold in Paris. Now the focus shifts inevitably to Los Angeles 2028. Where he could surpass Kenny and claim the title of Britain's most decorated Olympian ever. But here's where it gets controversial. Scott himself admits the switch from longtime coach Stephen Tigg to Ben Higson and that 3-month break to Bali, Australia and Hawaii gave him a much-needed mental reset, but perhaps at the expense of peak race day form. He missed the podium in the 200 meters individual medley in Singapore. Critics argue that elite athletes can't afford extended time off, while supporters praise the benefits of rest and a broader life balance. So which is right? Should champions carve out months for relaxation, or is relentless training the only route to greatness? Scott reflects, "I've loosened up emotionally this year and enjoyed life outside the pool. That might explain why I was off my best in the IM final, but it's a trade-off I knew I'd make." And that's the dilemma facing every world-class swimmer. Mental health versus muscle memory. Life balance versus laser focus. Friday's relay final unfolded like a thriller. Richards and Guy built a lead that looked comfortable until China and the USA started reeling GB in during McMillan's leg. The Belfast-born swimmer roared back in the final 50 as he handed Scott the baton in second place. And what followed was pure theater. Scott exploded off the blocks, surged ahead, and swam in clear water the rest of the way. "I went out harder than I ever have to get that lead," he admitted. "Jack gave me fantastic momentum." Behind him, China claimed silver and Australia took bronze. Proof that every split in a relay matters. As the relay squad celebrated, other British swimmers came agonizingly close. Angered Evan, just 22, pushed for bronze in the 200-meter breaststroke, only to slip back to 5th in the final meters. "My body was numb. I just had to rely on heart to get my hand to the wall." And we still have Ben Proud in the men's 50-meter freestyle final tomorrow after clocking the 6th fastest time in the semis. But here's the big question for you. Is taking a lengthy break a stroke of genius for long-term success, or a gamble that risks your competitive edge? And do you think Scott's relaxed approach signals a shift in how elite athletes manage their careers? Or is it simply an exception for a once-in-a-generation talent? Share your thoughts below and let the debate begin.